Hey guys, this is IrieStarcraft and I'm back to cast another game for you. This one is going to be a 4 versus 4 on Toxic Slums, and it will be between LMntZero, the red Zerg, and LMntTork, the teal Zerg, and their teammates will be LMntChunsah, the purple Terran, and LMntQuag. So it is Element times 4, ZZTP versus JackSparrow, the pink Zerg, and Knights will be the yellow Protoss and MouseonaMan. The orange Zerg and vNmMagic will be the green Terran. Now, I wanted to remind you guys that on Friday I am going to be casting the Zeek.com 4 versus 4 Mayhem tournament, and it will be on my live stream at twitch.tv/IrieStarcraft, and I have been tweaking with my settings and I picked up a webcam, so I am going to try and utilize the webcam, and you should be able to watch my pretty face down here in the right corner while I am casting that tournament. So I know everyone here wants to see my face. I'm just assuming, I don't really know, maybe most of you don't, but if you do, you should check out the live stream on Friday night for the 4v4 tournament, because you'll get to see me while I'm casting if all goes well and proper. So either way, we do have a mirror matchup here on Toxic Slums ZZTP. Obviously, I expect a couple of 10 pools from each team, as well as Hellions out of the Terran players and the Protoss. Either a 4-gate or Dark Templars. As we see, LMntQuag still no second gas. He's actually, it's a little bit too early to tell if he wants to go for that blink or DTs, because usually that if you're going for very, very fast DTs, you want to get your second gas right about now at 15 or 16. But if you're just going for blink, if you're going for 3-gate blink as opposed to a standard 4-gate, you would generally get your gas at around 19, I believe. So that is what I expect to see, and we do have Hellions for Chunsah. And as far as vNmMagic goes, what do we have? We have the factory going out. Looks like it was slightly delayed here by LMntQuag. A nice job there harassing the SCVs. So anything you can do to delay Hellion production in a matchup like this is critical. So whether it's throwing down a pylon, like when he lifts, is trying to keep your probe alive so that you can put down a pylon as soon as this reactor finishes. I expect Quag to make an attempt to do that. And one other thing to note is I did decide to turn off health bars because I think it was maybe causing a little bit of extra lag during the battles. So let me know what you guys think about that, if you missed the health bars or whatnot. And I'm really curious to see if this probe is going to be able to get down a pylon in front of this reactor, as the timing is getting to that point, and I really want to see, can he get the pylon down? I know he wants to. vNmMagic has got to be aware of that, so he's going to be waiting here, it looks like, and MouseonaMan is actually going to come make sure that does not happen with the Zerglings. So nice job there, but LMntTork might be able to get some Zerglings in. He will not be able to block the landing there, but he does have his speed finished. It looks like MouseonaMan did have his speed finished as well, but it looks like Tork will be able to get out of here, and he is suffering some pretty decent losses. It looks like Zergling's going eye for an eye down on this side, and Tork is now going to retreat. Meanwhile, we have Zerglings engaged on the top, but Chunsah does have his Hellions out before vNmMagic, and that is going to force back JackSparrow's Zerglings. So Chunsah, the top team, has the Hellion speed advantage as far as when they came out, so that is going to be critical. And now Knights getting some Zealots caught a little bit out of position. They are going to get trapped here by Zero's Zerglings, but he does not want to get himself trapped, so he's going to pull back and try and cover these Hellions here. And now the Zerglings getting a little ahead of themselves. Some intense micro battles going on right now. I'm going to switch to APM as we watch this. Your pretty typical back and forth action, and now Quag, it does have some Stalkers on the field, and those are going to prove extremely powerful. The Stalkers, if you are the Protoss player, you always want to focus down the Hellions. A couple of them getting caught out of position, and vNmMagic losing his Hellions. He was not microing them right there, and that is critical. As you can see, Chunsah is already working on that pre-igniter, and it does not look like vNmMagic is even going to be bothering with that. Instead, going for still getting his second factory down, and JackSparrow, he does have 2 spine crawlers back here, which is really good, but there's just too much to deal with in his base, and he is going to go ahead and die. I know that really sounded awkward. More Zergling battles down here in the middle. Zero doing a nice job containing, and wow, vNmMagic. Woo, man, he is really struggling this game. His Hellions have gotten just lit up here. And now Knight's trying to protect his base. He did go for a Forge Cannon first, and that is also something that looked like ended up costing them. As you can see, Quag did not even bother with the Forge Cannon, and that's why he is way ahead with the 4-gate. And now the Protoss player, Knights, is in a huge amount of trouble, and Chunza with the huge Hellion advantage. It just snowballs when you get that advantage. And oh, it looks like JackSparrow did manage to pick off a pylon. Was that as Quag was warping in some stalkers down there? But it does not look like that is going to be enough. As this game is what often comes down to in these high-level ZZTP matchups, is can you delay your opponent's Hellion production, which the top team was able to do just a little bit of extra harassment, delaying the Hellion production with the probe harass, and then the Zerglings following them up, even though he wasn't able to actually block the landing site for this factory. But the Hellions came out a little bit later, and then later on, vNmMagic losing some Hellions a little bit unnecessarily. It was not microing them when they needed to be. Hellions require intense micro. You always have to keep an eye on those. And because of that, he started to fall way behind and losing a bunch of pairs of Hellions that were like rallied up here and then getting surrounded repeatedly. So that is going to do it for this game. The person who sent me this game did not want to reveal who sent it, so I am going to respect their wishes. And by the way, if you would like to send me any awesome team game replays, please send them to IrieStarcraft@gmail.com. So that is going to do it for me. This is IrieStarcraft, and peace out.